She ain't rich, but she can rock a feller.
You're listening to WeP3 Radio on Foxhole Radio Network. Currently playing David Chamberlain. She ain't rich, she can rock a fella.
She don't need a mink or a jaguar or a mansion trimmed in gold. All she wants is a good man's love, maybe grandkids when they're old. I trade 9 to 5 on Rodeo Drive or fishing in a feather bed. I wouldn't trade one curve for my Maple Street girl for the fast lane life I live.
Left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it!
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always clean. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Hey, we're here. You're here. Can you see us? No, you can't see us.
Not
We're
yet.
coming. What's happening? Can you see us? Can you see us? Now you can see
Now
us.
you can see us.
What on earth is going on here?
We're here.
Hey,
For
thanks
real.
everyone for look. I gotta look this way the whole time, which is actually this way because one of my monitors down, and it's all right. We'll be okay. See, if I look at the show, this is what you see: the hairy ear. I'll pretend like I'm over there and I can see what I'm doing right now. Hey, everybody. Thanks for being here today. This is the WeP3 Weekly Debrief. Holy cow. We had to take a lot off. There's a lot that's happened this last week. A lot of stuff. Miss Eichmann's not with us today, and that's always a sad day when that happens. She is we can talk about her, okay? We'll probably talk a lot about her today. But what happens is during our WeP3 Weekly Debrief is we come here and tell you what we've been up to, what we've done. We have a show every Sunday that we share boots on the ground organizations. Yesterday was no different. Normally we have both a guest and a boots on the ground organization, and then we also have a musician. And yesterday we didn't have a musician, but we had plenty of music. We'll share those pieces with you. Eric Mello, good to see you, brother. Contagion Effect also there. Boom. Miss Kimmer, winner, the amazing there. We did have Father, I don't know if he's Father, but I know he's a chaplain. But Chaplain Ireland, I want to give him his right, what he deserves. John needs some stickers on that juice box. You got a juice box, brother?
Oh. Sorry, wrong button.
Oh, he's got stickers. He knows. He just doesn't. He's branding himself today.
Hey, look, there we go.
Yeah, he's branding himself. It's all good. And Mr. Mello, thank you for putting up that Christmas ornament everywhere you go. I see it. I know it. Jeremy Daniels, good to have you here, brother. But we appreciate all those that put out our business. Here's the deal, guys. We're here. And we know why we get to be here. We know why we get to do this. Thank you to the service members and first responders that have committed their time, sweat, blood, limbs, family, and life to give us the freedoms that we have that allow us to do what we do daily. It needs to be remembered. Had an amazing opportunity. I don't want to get into it quite yet. This weekend didn't stop. Let's see. I see Brian Gibson here. You're doing it, brother. You're doing it. One day at a time, man. It'll get up there. We got this. Wow. I quite haven't gotten my breath back yet from this week. And even Jonathan was busy. Over the weekend doing event stuff as well. And getting the shock and awe out there down in Louisiana. So this is our weekly debrief, and we're going to share with you what we got done this week. The most recent from this week right now at this time was our show last night. We got your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime. We had Mr. Chuck Tyler, and he's here with Veterans Intellectual Property. And just in going through the steps and watching his skill set and knowing what he has to offer, it opened just the door for so many conversations, and just helped us to realize that there is such a gigantic need for taking care of us. And we're talking kind of the legal aspects and content related stuff for most people, for us. And for many other people, like our musicians, look at you. Your effect.
Just getting a sip of my water in my water cup.
There it is. Man. I have so much of that stuff around.
Derek, what's up, brother?
Who we got here now?
Derek Thompson.
We know that guy. If you haven't heard Derek Thompson, go out, check out his stuff. He's got music. See him on Facebook. We were talking about you last night, man. Trying to figure out where some of the pieces were. Watching you.
I had to get some water. You know, my throat was.
Yeah.
Kind of sore.
Yeah. I don't know what you're trying to get at there, Crochet. what happens if you drink it from the other side?
Oh, it's pretty much the same bottle. It's just got this.
Yeah. I see.
It's like a 2-for-1 kind of deal, I guess.
I see.
Yeah.
That works. That's let's grow. That's what it is. So we had Chuck Tyler again. What an amazing man. I think he had some of the same tools. I never really caught on, and he was making it work with his mouth too. I don't know how he did that, because mine won't. He might have a special button or something. But
This timing must be really good.
yeah, but if I push my button, it will go the whole time, and it will play the whole. See, watch. I can pretend. Yeah, see, it's not the same. Not the same. It's not the same. So, yeah. Do you see my new spectacles? Can you see them?
Oh,
Just got them.
all right. Yeah.
See 'em?
You've been wearing the broken ones?
No, those are old ones that I couldn't see real well.
Okay.
But now I can see how beautiful you are.
Aww.
I know.
Gonna make me cry.
Well, that would just be like last night's show listening to one of our musicians.
Yeah.
So I talked about our guest. You got what else? You got more to say about Chuck Tyler?
I just think that when I kind of came across him, and I honestly didn't realize that he came from the Contagion Effect.
Well, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, so I know why.
It makes sense, right?
Right.
So he popped up on my feed one day, and I was like, "Oh, let me check this out." I started looking into it, and he's got wrong button. He does I guess his organization kind of has lawyers that work with them and offer up their pro bono hours or whatever. But they do what was the words I was looking for? I don't have that up there. They do copyright, patent, and there's one more: copyright, patent, and trademark. Yeah, and they help veterans out with that stuff, which is great because I think a lot of times veterans have a different side of themselves that they have all this time to sit down and think, and they sit down and they come up with these brilliant ideas and they go through the trouble of building them, and then it costs way more than they could ever afford to get it out there. You know what I mean? So I like the idea.
It's fabulous, and the craziness is you get into like the nonprofit stuff, and not that nonprofit world is any better or worse than anyone else, but I mean, everyone wants all the money to go to the purpose and cause, and I agree. But some of this stuff, is like expensive, and you got to do some pieces that you're making sure your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted, and it's like, and so we've been going for so long with like, this is scary, and let's do it. Let's say it right. We've been going around without using protection. I mean, let's be real. It's you got to have it. You got to have it, and those guys have the opportunity, the resources, and the know-how to fix and help with those areas.
Yeah,
like someone could take our ugly green logo and do something with it. What would they do with it?
Put more green in it.
Put more green in it for sure.
No, I talked to a guy this weekend who does some nice artwork all freehand or whatever, and I gave him a copy of the logo, and I was like, feel free to have fun with this, and make something with it. And he said, I'll have to change it up a little bit because he said I don't want to steal somebody else's idea, and I was like, no, it's our idea, and you can use it. Just let us see it when you're done.
Word.
So,
help us be more. Help us be the shock and awe. Help us to get out there and not be unnoticed, because our green will not go unseen.
Miss Kimmer has a great idea.
What did she say? open a store.
I've had a lot of requests for these.
We love that idea. I know. And we'll get there. We will. I want to do that. I want to do it. So here's my struggle with the store. My struggle is I'm kind of snooty. And Jonathan, you can attest to that that hoodie and the quality of that hoodie, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What people don't understand is, and I think people understand because it was your business and how you wanted to represent it. How would you want it represented? To the best, right? Now, if you've got some people that are willing to like cut their personal corners to do this for us, I'm yours. But it's expensive, and you know what? Most of the merch that you see the crew with WeP3 wearing pay for it out of their pockets, and that's because we want to give everything that people give to us back to the veterans, and we believe full-heartedly in that. Why the hell would I wear a nice hoodie on my back when there's people going without out there? And you know what? I put plenty into the People's Patriot Project, and I want to represent it well. It's talk to me through it. I'm all ears. There is, in theory, a store on our webpage, and I hate saying this because we got to get with our web design team and say, hey, how are we really going to do this? I had our friends say, hey, why isn't your Christmas ornament on the store? It's easier for us to control it out of the store, to be honest with you. Might as well talk about it right now because we're talking about it. If you are interested, and I can still get it to you, I just mailed some today. If you're interested in supporting the People's Patriot Project, we do have our beacon logo available on a Christmas tree ornament. You can, the way that we say, you can hang it on your tree in memory of someone that we've lost due to their service. You can hang it on your tree in memory of, or in honor of someone you know who has served. They're an amazing gift to give them and say thank you for your service. And ultimately, you can hang it in support of those who have served on the daily. And ultimately, every ornament is outside of the costs of making them ornaments. Helps with the missions that we pull off a weekly, monthly, and all the time. We have done a couple asks recently. We just put a floor in a Vietnam veteran, TBI wounded, combat wounded veteran who is trying to get around his house on a floor that has been damaged by the hurricane. And he is falling through the floor. So it was important for us. We helped after the mission that came from their network. We helped them get the funds, and then we matched the funds, and we took care of that. That's what we get to do. We've got a guy in need of Minnesota right now for a furnace. We've got all the resources together this weekend to accommodate that. There is always an ask, and so that's what purchasing those ornaments does for our camp and our world. If you need, again, oh, you had a thought.
Oh no, I'm just the time is flying.
Miss Gwinner, I know you'll pay for it. We'll make something work. I owe you a T-shirt. I mean, I know that, and we'll get it worked. I promise. I will get you some branding. I promise. Again, not trying to drag our feet again when we're busy doing the things we're doing. I would like, maybe this is where you would fit, Miss Gwinner. Maybe we had someone else manage and build a store for us. And and take care of that. Maybe we always need people who have time, talent, and treasures to get done what we get done. And we're kind of off our script right now. Should we reel it back in?
Yeah, we should, because I gotta drive off here pretty soon.
Yeah, you got a meeting, don't you?
Yeah. So last night we weren't able to pin down a musician for the show. So we just got to play some songs that we love from for some people that you probably heard of before. A guy named Scotty Hastings.
Who's that guy?
Yeah, not Hastings.
Right,
Hastings.
right.
Scotty Hastings without an S. That's what I call
Without
him.
an S, yes.
And he's got this new song out. How do you choose?
Yeah.
It's a fantastic song, but this new label he's working with, he's doing some big things, and I think right now the sky's the limit for Scotty, and we're excited to see how far he's gonna go. Next song was CW and 20 Hands High. I don't know. I kind of see like line dancing to this, right? Not that I dance. I certainly don't dance.
That would be fun to watch.
Yeah, but it just me? No.
I think I saw you wiggling a little bit in Houston. I thought I saw you wiggling.
But he's song Same Old Star. It's one of those that just it kind of has that instant classic feel to it. And he's doing big things out in Colorado. He's won numerous awards since he's come on board with us. Not because of us, but since I've had the chance to follow him, I've seen him win numerous awards out there, and every one of them are well deserved. And last night, the last song of the night we had was from Scotty Frazier, a song called "Never Surrender." And it's not the first time we've heard the song, but the video is brand new release from Scotty this past week. And he was kind enough to let us know as soon as it came out and send it over to us so we could check it out. And we certainly appreciate Scotty for always reaching out to us just to say hello and keep us in the loop about what is going on out in his world, and wish us all the good luck and blessings. And he's been trying to wish me some hair, but it's not working. So, but he makes sure he's got us in his loop, and we keep him up to date in ours. And Scotty's a great guy. If you get a chance to follow him, please go out there and do that.
Mr. Cornwall, Merry Christmas to you, brother, and to your amazing family. We ran into some of your peeps down in Houston. We were just talking about Houston, and Scotty Frazier ran into some of your peeps down there, and we did a little name dropping back and forth. And oddly enough, the same people were closely associated and related to Adam Bird with Heroes Media Group. And what a great conversation that was. We love our family, man. We love our family. It's great. Gosh. Yeah. So which one are we going to go Scotty Hastings on the closing today?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. No one has to see the after effect. Doesn't have to see either one of us. Yeah.
Definitely do it on closing.
We can, do it on closing, and then we don't have to. We can pretend like, hey, sorry, not sorry. If you listen to that song, Pat, you got to hang around for this song, okay, brother? And this one's going to be a short one. We'll be probably done in less than 6 minutes here. So, hang around for this song. Was by Scotty Hastings today. Change your life, man. It really will. And get out there. And these musicians we have, again, Scotty Frazier, Scotty Hastings, and don't say it, C.W. Wooten. Get out there and like their music, share their music. It's amazing stuff. And then that Derek Thompson, he's got some pretty good music out there too. Go check his Facebook and see his music. He's awesome. he's gonna get some more stuff recorded. I guarantee it, and we'll get that all up there. And you know where you can listen to all this music? WeP3 Radio.
Oh.
We got to get some more music uploaded on there though too, especially this newer stuff. So, what an amazing weekend. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get through all the thank yous. Andrea and myself, because Jonathan, share what you got to do this weekend.
So I got to go out to a friend of mine put on an event called Sip and Shop with Santa. And they had probably 15 or 16 vendors from the local area go out there and set up booths and sell some crafts and things like that. And really gave me a chance to to meet everybody. I met a lot of people who came out and walked by, just wanted to learn about the People's Patriot Project. We got this banner, and I don't know if probably don't have room to pull it out behind me, but it kind of looks like our branding, it's got the camouflage and it's got this bright green People's Patriot Project on the bottom. And the saying goes true, the green will not go unseen, right? So these people are walking by and they got this hanging across the tent, and everybody just kind of stopped and looked at it, and you introduce yourself and start talking about the organization. And for someone that, I say someone, but for an area that's never really heard of what we do and who we are, I thought it went extremely well. We sold a few Christmas ornaments. We talked to a whole bunch of people, and I'm excited, and I feel like there's a decent amount of excitement out here to see who we are and what we do.
What's up?
What's up? Your voice went down a couple octaves, Jonathan. Is that your amazing wife? There it is. Shock and awe. Shock and awe.
Here's half of it. But yeah, anyways, it's definitely an attention grabber. And there's a lot of pieces that I was able to put together for the event that we're planning in March. A lot of people that I got to talk to that are in the world of vendors that want to take part in the event because of what it stands for and what it's about. So excitement, man. I don't know how else to say it.
Hey, Pat, what are you gonna do with a banner? We can make that work. What are you gonna do with it? And Mr. Mello, we have to have a conversation about this flag stuff. All right, we don't do flags, brother. Why? Why don't we do flags? You tell me why we don't do flags. This is a reprimand. This is what's happening right now. Yeah, we don't do flags because there's just one flag. But we do have a guidon. We do have guidons. Oh, you want a banner? I can make that work. I got the perfect ones for you. Look at these. These are like the right size. I got two of these. Two of these right now. Woo. What do you think?
Yep.
Boom. They're mini versions.
That is a good size.
I should ask Andrea. Ask her what she meant well. I know she did, but put that on my truck. It didn't quite look right. It was beautiful though. People saw it. But we got Jonathan a big one because he's a big guy. We need one. We'll make that work then, brother. We'll get it all worked out. We can do this. You take care of us, we take care of you. That's what happens. And you've been taking care of us, so we appreciate you.
I got to run, Mark.
Got to go. Okay, I'll finish this up, and we're We're good. So another thing we got to do. Thanks for we got done this weekend, Jonathan, and Jonathan's going to go work on another event right now, and I'll hop in there. In 30 minutes, right?
Yep.
All right. We'll see you there, bro.
Bye.
So this weekend, Andrea and I had the amazing opportunity. I'd like to get this video cut up and get it out there for everyone to see, and the pictures. And I know Eric Mello was involved out in California, and I know Bobby Withrow was involved down in Texas. And we've been watching everyone put out their pictures of the amazing pictures of honoring our heroes. And laying wreaths at their graves. It was absolutely outstanding. There are so many people. First of all, guys, I am absolutely blessed by Miss Eichmann's amazing service to this mission and working with the People's Patriot Project. She rocked this event, I owe everything that happened this last weekend to Miss Eichmann and the work and what she got done. She's an absolute blessing, and she did phenomenal as always. But it was very clear in seeing how this worked this weekend. I had the notes up on our last night's show, and now someone changed up my notes, but it's all good. I just wanted to check it one more time, and it's not checked. It's not checked right for me. So I want to go down my list of people to thank, and it's missing, and I don't want to leave anyone out. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know every person by name, because I know most of them, but I don't know all of them. And it was amazing. 6 weeks ago, we did not know that this, and Mr. Eric Mello, we shout this out loudly and proudly. He is out in California, knew that there was a need here in Minnesota. I think it's poor communication in our state that no one knew this until roughly 6 weeks ago. We found out, and we said, "Oh, this can't not happen." And so we made sure that we took care of those pieces and got the organization done to put this event on again this year. 6 weeks ago, we had roughly 1,400 wreaths donated to a cemetery, a national cemetery that has 290,000 people. Wasn't good enough for us. What we got done in that 6 weeks, I am happy with. We did not break the record of wreaths for Wreaths Across America, Fort Snelling, but we went from 1,400 to 15,000 over wreaths. And again, the whole purpose is the mission of Wreaths Across America to honor, to remember to honor, and to teach. And it was just absolutely spectacular. The networking was amazing. The people were amazing. The day was amazing. People were amazing. And I couldn't even think of anything that there's some things we got to fix, and that's the way it works. But the coolest part is we met Chaplain Michael Ireland, who was on here earlier. We got to meet Stephanie Hunt for the first time. We got to see Ray Kane in action with the state VFW media team. The greatest part was seeing the cadets from the Civil Air Patrol and all their crews working out there. Absolutely freaking phenomenal. These young men and women. We had 15 Civil Air Patrol units there, all kids from the age of 12 to 19, roughly high school graduates. After that, either they decide to go into service or they get out of the Civil Air Patrol. Well, you don't have to get out of the Civil Air Patrol, but that's kind of what are the pieces that happen. Just an amazing day. And that's all I can say is sit there and talk about how amazing they were all day long. Jonathan's off working on our event that's going to be happening down in Louisiana on March 23rd. It is our Shock and Awe Festival down on the Bayou. And we are going to be doing that at the University of Nichols University. I want to say it right. And we're just excited to be part of that. And the amazing team down there, Jonathan has assembled an amazing team of people that just have put it all together. And we appreciate everything Jonathan's doing down there. And again, another opportunity to bring the Shock and Awe. Checking notes, looking at everyone, seeing what we got. Again, if you want a Christmas ornament, let us know. We can still get them out to you. I talked to the post office today. Anytime 3 days prior to Christmas, we'll have to go 4 days. They can get it there to you. And so that's where we're at. So remember this Sunday, it's Christmas Eve, and I've given the WeP3 staff and We Got Your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime staff a day to spend with their family. I know you are all considered family in our world, but again, I want to make sure that we put a quality product out there. March 23rd, Eric Mello, for the Shock and Awe Festival down on the Bayou. March 23rd. We'll get those graphics up. They're putting the posters out right now. It's going to be awesome and amazing. And I'm excited because I'm going to go down there and eat some Southern food. That's what I'm going to go down. And continue the mission, of course. 23rd March. We are absolutely 100% blessed by every musician that comes into our camp and is part of the People's Patriot Project and our WeP3 Radio. Make sure you get out there and listen to WeP3 Radio. It is the best of the best. This guy's going to go far. I'm confident this song is going to go far. It is the right song. It's the right message. It fits all of us in a way. This song is a tribute to one of his, I want to say loved ones, but a fellow brother in arms who he lost. I need to remind you, Scotty won't tell you this, but Scotty is a combat wounded vet, shot 10 times, and he is still continuing the mission with his amazing music. We should, well, I was going to say we should have a debrief next week, but that wouldn't make sense. Of Christmas Eve, we're not doing a show. We probably won't have a Christmas Day show either. So we will for sure. New Year's Eve, we're wavering still. And New Year's Day, you know what? No one's doing anything that day. We might come on and shoot the poo a little bit at 4:30. Remember, our Monday shows are always at 4:30. I don't know why I came up at 4 o'clock today. We'll get there. We'll do that. We'll be what we got to do. With that said, this is Scotty Hastings, no S. How do you choose? Patriot Pride, guys. Merry Christmas. And if y'all or any of you need anything, please never hesitate to reach out. Again, Scotty Hastings, how do you choose?
Rolling down the window, too scared to get out. How do you say goodbye to someone you thought you couldn't live without? My mind is racing with memories of who was and how good everything used to be. Damn, it could have been me. How do you choose who comes back home? Who goes under an old gravestone? I'm just asking 'cause it makes no sense to me. Is it something that takes a little time? Does it even cross your mind? Or is this the way that it has to be? Tell me, God, did I win? Why am I here? He's there with you. How do you choose? My guilty conscience preys on my mind as I see the words they wrote after he left us behind. Now I'm on my knees. How do you choose who comes back home? Who goes under an old gravestone? I'm just asking 'cause it makes no sense to me. Is it something that takes a little time? Does it even cross your mind? Or is this the way that it has to be? Tell me, God, did I win? Why am I here? He's there with you. How do you choose who stays here? Who goes home? I'll never understand feeling this alone. How do you choose who comes back home? Who goes under an old gravestone? I'm just asking 'cause it makes no sense